Hello everyone, Namaste. My name is Sunita Dagoda, host of Nepali Tech Mom. This show means a lot for me. Here we celebrate the beautiful blend of technology, motherhood, and diverse stories that connect us all. Whether you are a tech enthusiast, a parent juggling responsibilities, or simply looking for inspiration, you will find something here for you. I believe that technology has the power to unite us and elevate our communities. Join me as we explore the latest technology, share practical tips, and dive into heartwarming stories of mothers and families from all walks of life. From tech reviews and tutorials to personal stories of growth and resilience, my mission is to inspire and motivate you on your journey. Let's create a supportive space where we can learn, share, and uplift one another. So, if you are ready to embark on this adventure with me, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and let's connect. Together, we all embrace the joy and challenges of motherhood while navigating the exciting world of technology. Hello, namaste.
Namaste.
So thank you so much, and welcome to my podcast. Let's start our podcast without taking any time. So let's do it. So yeah, can you just give me your brief introduction?
Hello, Namaste, Sunita. Thank you for having me. So I'm just going to say in English first. My name is Saubhagya Silwal. I live in Highpoint, North Carolina. I'm a mom, and we're an immigrant family. We're originally from Nepal. I have two kids. My son Svash is in college. My daughter is a high school sophomore, which is 10th grade in a high school here. Professionally, um, first and foremost, I am a naturalist. That means I help people find their connection to the natural world and their environment by teaching them about plants and animals and any cool thing that we see around us. I do that through my work at a nature preserve, which is in Winston-Salem, and also as a college teacher. I take people outdoors to parks and forests, and I help them find their own connection to nature. Because we only have one nature, and I believe that we get close to nature by actively engaging in outdoor activities, regardless of what your activity choices. And I also work with state organizations to promote conservation related policies to ensure healthy environment and better future for our kids and for all people and the wildlife and the habitat they live in. And we share the same world. So that's a little bit about me.
Oh, thank you so much.
Zeta?
I think, yeah, you are more experience on the nature and everything. So, how long did you been?
So I have been we moved 18 years ago.
Oh,
So it's been quite a long time. How about you? How long have you been here, Sunita?
it's been like a 10 years we are in here in USA. So,
Yeah. So it's been yeah, you've been here. I can't imagine it's been 10 years for you guys too. So
yeah,
yeah, time passes.
yeah,
They,
really, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so yeah, I think you said like you have been here for like 18 years, and so is there like any challenges you have faced when you just moved over here, like as an immigrant parents, right? You are already parents when you moved here, I believe.
yes. Yes,
Yeah.
my
So
son was 10 months old
okay.
when we moved to the US. So I think I would say there were some challenges typical to all new immigrants. I faced challenges with work permits. That was one of my first challenges, and because I didn't have work visa, so I had to set aside my career goals for a while. And I think that worked out perfectly because that gave me a chance to for me to stay home with my kids, and I treasure every moment of that because I never, you'll never regret staying
Yeah.
home with your kids
Yeah.
because they grow so fast. Now my kids, my oldest is in college, and I can't say, hey, can I come by and stay with you for a day? I can't say that now,
Hmm.
but you will never regret staying with your kids especially when they're young. So, and when they're kids, your priorities are different. Because my husband has a busy job, we wanted to make sure at least one of us were there for my kids. And also, we didn't have families coming over to stay with us, right? So I wanted to make sure they had active childhood, and they grew up eating healthy. And so in that way, I think it was a good chance for me to stay home. I mean, there were challenges, but I thought there was a good chance for me to stay home and get close to my kids. And how about you? How do you feel, Sunita?
Yeah, I feel really different in your like in terms of like when I came here, I was with no any kids, so I am like a career like oriented. So
Hmm.
I when I came here, I was like literally like different. I thought like in USA there is opportunities, right? Opportunities of the works, but when I am here, I didn't find like maybe because of the language barrier. Or the work that is different from our country, Nepal. So
Hmm.
it took us like around 10 to 25 days to cope up with this environment, and also the people we did not know like how to speak, right, to the people. We did not understand the language, and the accent is different from the one that we are
Hmm.
speaking in Nepal. So that is a little bit challenging, but other than that, yeah, it was like good.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm really, it's really interesting that you mentioned a language barrier, because we assume we know English,
Yeah.
but when you come over here, it's completely different. Sometimes people wouldn't understand what
Yeah.
you are saying, and you wouldn't understand what they are saying.
Yeah.
And we say English, but there are so many dialects, and people talk differently. So we definitely have had to, I have had similar experience with people who I work with, and they said they didn't understand what I was saying, and I couldn't understand what they were saying, right? So
Yeah.
it's in that sense, you will know those things only when you start living at a new place.
Yeah, it took like some time, but we can yeah, we can just understand after some certain time. We
Yeah,
can just get
after a
it
certain,
right.
yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, that is the thing that I was like little bit challenged, but not the
mhm,
challenges, but the new
yeah,
things that I got when I come here. So that is the one that I faced.
yeah,
And other than that is like as a like immigrant, like a parents, right? So did you
mhm.
try to make your kids know about the culture that you are born, like in Nepal we have a different culture than here, right? Did you what do you say, like did you
Yeah,
make your child
yeah,
like know about their
definitely.
culture or not?
Definitely, and I'm sure you can relate with the situation, because we Nepalese roots. Both of us are from Nepal, and we want to teach them our language and culture,
Mhm.
right? And initially it was, now when I look back, not being so busy with my career, it just gave me a chance to just focus a little bit of their language and culture side of their roots for my kids. And I'd been teaching my kids since they were little. We would bring these Nepalese storybooks from Nepal, and when we moved back to North Carolina, because we had moved to Houston for 2 years, and when we moved back to North Carolina, I came to know some other families who were also interested in, teaching Nepalese and Nepalese culture to our children, and we actually started a school with the community here, and we most of the families who lived in High Point were involved in the school, and we had 30 plus students. And I was able to arrange a hall at my work. I was working at a nature center at the time, arrange a hall and do in-person classes, and that continued until 2019. And the COVID
Wow.
hit, and we had to, rethink the way that we were teaching to our kids. And at that time, the remote classes were starting to pick up, and explore some other options, and we also
So I
decided to.
think you mentioned you started your teaching thing in Nepali society. So is there a specific Nepali community like thing that you have in this high point, right? So is there like any person like Nepali person can join your online classes right now, or only the one that is in the North Carolina? So
So
how's that?
anybody from anywhere around the world can join our classes, as you know, Sinta, because your daughter, your eldest daughter, is also enrolled in our school, online Nepali school. So as long as the time works for the families, any people from anywhere around the world can. We actually have people joining from New York. I mean, the time zone is the same. In our advanced class, we have two girls, high school girls, who join from New York, and high schoolers actually help teach young kids in our, in the setup we have for our online school. So uh, because it's the class time is on Sundays from 11 a.m. I'm sorry, 10 to 11 a.m. So as long as the time and the day works for you, you can join from anywhere around the world. You just need to contact me or one of the other co-presidents of the Nepali school, and we can help you get enrolled, and we can help you get enrolled in the right level, because we have 3 levels set up for this school,
Yeah.
and we can get started.
Yes, I'm also enrolled in the school and I really loved it. My daughter is like a 7 now and she loves the class. She wants to know Nepali like language. Like she's curious of
Yeah,
knowing the our roots as well. So
yeah,
in our like a home, we usually speak Nepali. I just want to make them aware that any places from any like a world can join our Nepali school. So we are just try to welcome them. If anybody wants to, you can comment below, or you can just email me, or maybe Saubhagya Bozu can give her contact number or the email so that they can directly reach out so that they can enroll in our school as well.
yeah. And getting enrolled in online school is for me, because initially we started as in-person school, but I think it worked out really perfectly these days, because now I'm, very career oriented, and my life is really busy. I'm trying to juggle many things, so it really works out perfectly. And as my kids are older, they prefer to be connected online, and it doesn't mean it's completely online. We actually meet once a
Yeah,
month in
once in a
person,
month.
and
Yeah, as a
yeah,
like a trip, right? Yeah,
yeah, at a
outdoor trip.
park,
Yeah, that
yeah.
also helps a lot. Like connecting with the families also, right? Sometimes we
Mhm.
just only in the like student and the teacher. Not only that, but with the family when we meet, we share our like experience. How is the classes going on? We can just talk with the teachers. Yeah, that really helps a lot. So yeah,
Yeah, and
it's
also
really good.
doing in-person class is very much, we are taking very much into
Time.
account kids, instinct to get outside and get close to nature, right? And it just,
Yeah.
both my career and my hobby and my passion just come together at that point when I can take people outside and teach a little bit about nature, and just show how we can take care of it, because in at the end of the day, nature is we are here because nature takes care of us, right? So we really focus on giving that opportunity for kids to be active and find their own connection, and also
Yeah.
families too, because we really want to learn from each other, and our own different ways of being outside and um, being outdoors and getting different types of activities, and being involved and active, right?
Yes, yes, that's true. So yeah, I think so you're like a career as a teacher. How long is being like you teaching in this profession, teacher?
So it is not, I've always been a teacher. If you ask me that question, so it is not because of any one event or any one experience that made me a teacher. So I always knew teaching is going to be a part of my career. When I look back, when I was in high school, Nepali college, right? When I was in our school, or when I was in high school, 9th or 10th grade, I used to have people from around my neighborhood coming to me to learn English and math and science. And I taught my little brothers whenever I could. I helped them get through their exams and all. So I had always been a teacher. And when I was in college and, doing my master's and PhD, I taught classes, field surveys and research classes and all that. So, and once I came here, it's sort of because of the work permit requirement, I had to take a little backseat. My career had to take a little backseat. And so at the time, I had this opportunity to go outside with my kids because I wanted to make sure they experience the similar kind of nature interaction I did growing up, because we were always outside. I was, my grandparents are from Chiton, and then I would go to Chiton, and I would be roaming the forest all on my own, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted my kids to have similar kind of experience, and so we were always going outside and doing this and that, and along the way, I started learning so much about plants and animals and birds, and that kind of helped me do what I'm doing right now better than I thought I would be doing. So I'm really, there's not even one single moment that decided. It's a kind of, compilation of many experience that I'm a teacher.
It feels like you are into the teaching from the small age. Like after like when I was in 9 and 10, I used to be like like going here and there, just playing around. I am not in that. Like I'm the smallest child in the family, so I'm like pampered like with the other like younger, like elder sisters and the brothers. So I used to be like a kid. So I think like.
Are you the youngest in your family?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's why like
I think
I'm
that's
like
why. Yeah.
Okay. And
Happy Dasai. So what is one thing you do in Dasai that your kids also enjoy?
दसैँमा चाहिँ हाम्रो रमाइलो हुने भनेकै उसलाई चाहिँ त्यो के अरे टिका लगाएर पैसा जुन पाउँछ नि दक्षिणा, द्याट इज द फेभरेट पार्ट अफ माई किड्स. So they are really very happy to get the money, and they are ready to put the money in the piggy bank. यहाँ चाहिँ अब एज अ इमिग्रेन्ट होइन, अब यहाँ चाहिँ कोही पनि जस्तो फ्यामिलीहरू हुँदैन नि त, अनि त्यो एउटा चाहिँ अलिकति फ्यामिली चाहिँ मिस हुने कि अरूभन्दा पनि.
अनि त्यही हो, सबैभन्दा ठुलो कुरो फ्यामिली मिस हुन्छ. अनि अलिकति उनीहरू यहाँ प्रायोरिटिज पनि फरक हुँदै जाँदा, दसैँको समयमा सबैजना बिजी हुन्छन् होइन, क्लास भयो, एक्जाम भयो, बिदा हुँदैन.
त्यही त ऊ भर्जिनियामा चाहिँ त्यही हाउस अफ प्रेसिडेन्ट है, को चाहिँ नेपाली हुनुहुन्छ होला, हुन्छ भन्नुभएको थियो. अनि त्यही भएर चाहिँ त्यो बिदा
भइरहेछ. त्यो अब 1-2 दिन बिदा त ठिकै हुन्छ. अब यो वर्ष शनिबार परेको छ टिका होइन, त्यसले गर्दाखेरि कसैलाई केही प्रब्लम हुँदैन होइन. अब आफ्नो रिलेटिभहरू, आफ्नो चिनेको मान्छेहरूकोमा जानलाई. अरू बेलामा अब विकडे पर्यो भने त त्यही हो, अब दसैँ टिका 5 दिनसम्म चल्ने भएर अब आफ्नो कन्भिनियन्ट 1 दिन खोजेर जान त पाउने भयो. त्यसले गर्दाखेरि तिहारमा चाहिँ प्रब्लम हुने जस्तो छ कि.
तिहारमा चाहिँ यस्तो भएको छ, यसपालि के भएको छ भने तिहारमा हेलोविन र लक्ष्मी पूजा एकै दिनमा छ.
कस्तो कोइन्सिडेन्स है, मैले त हेरेको थिएन क्यालेन्डर.
एकै दिनमा रहेछ.
अर्को कुरा बच्चाहरूलाई सिकाउने चान्स पनि हो कि. अब हामी कल्चरली एकदमै अमेरिका भन्छौँ, नेपाल भन्छौँ, अब यो सानोतिनो कुरा रीतिरिवाजहरू मिल्दो जुल्दो हुन्छ क्या. किन सुरु भयो भन्ने कुरा नि अलिकति फरक छ होइन हेलोविनको. तर अब हाम्रो चाहिँ अलिक बढी रिलिजियस भनौँ न, त्यो कुरा छ. उनीहरू अलिकति हामीले बच्चाहरूलाई.
हजुर, एउटा के कुरा सेयर गर्न मन लाग्यो भने मलाई त्यो अहिले मेरो त्यो आर्या चाहिँ 2nd ग्रेडमा छ कि. अनि उनीहरू चाहिँ अहिले कल्चरको बारेमा होइन, अनिपछि एसियाको बारेमा पढिरहेको छ कि. अनिपछि लास्ट विक हो कि कहिले हो, म गएको थिएँ कि स्कुलमा एज अ भोलिन्टियर रिडिङ गर्नलाई, स्टोरी रिड गर्नलाई. अनि त्यो टाइममा चाहिँ उनीहरू टिचरहरूले चाहिँ त्यो विकमा चाहिँ इन्डियाको बारेमा होइन, कल्चरको बारेमा एज अ त्यही भएर मलाई चाहिँ अलिकति त्यो भोलिन्टियर काम चाहिँ गरेको थिइनँ मैले. अनि त्यही भएर अहिले चाहिँ अब बच्चाको थ्रुबाट मैले अलिअलि नयाँ चिजहरू अब
हामी आफ्नो
सिकिरहेको छु भनौँ।
बच्चाहरूकोबाट त्यो चाइल्डहुड रिलिभ थ्रुबाट चाइल्डहुड रिलिभ गरेर हुन्छ कि किनभने अब पढाउने तरिकादेखि लिएर म्याथ इङ्ग्लिस नेपाली हामी अर्कै डिफ्रेन्ट तरिकाले पढ्यौँ नि नेपालमा
हजुर, हजुर,
हुँदाखेरि होइन। अहिले त अलिक फरक भयो कि सुनिताहरूको पालोमा त अलिक फरक थियो कि हामी त अब कण्ठ रोड काउन्ट गरेर होइन
हजुर।
कण्ठ गरेर मेमोराइज गरेर पढ्ने हो कि त्यो लजिक हाम्रो जस्तो लाग्छ कि
त्यो चाहिँ
मलाई
हुँदो रहेछ।
सानो अब मैले हाई स्कुलसम्म त पढाएको छैन होइन, मैले त कलेजमा पढाउने हो। के छ भने अब हाई स्कुल सकिने बित्तिकै म जापान गएँ कि त्यही भएर मलाई कलेज त्यसपछिको टिचिङ स्टाइलसँग मैले कम्पेयर गर्न त सक्दिनँ होइन।
हजुर,
अब तर मैले जसरी सिकेको हो होइन त्यसलाई चाहिँ अलिकति आफू मेरो किनभने आउटर एजुकेसन इज माई प्रायोरिटी होइन मेरो क्लासमा, किनभने मैले इन्भाइरोमेन्टल साइन्स अर्थ साइन्स इकोलोजी पढाउँ अनि आउटडोर एजुकेसन आउटडोर फिल्ड वर्क डेटा कलेक्सन त्यो प्रायोरिटी हुन्छ कि मेरो आउटडोर एजुकेसन। अब आफूले जसरी सिकेको किनभने म अब जापानमा पढेँ अनि त्यसपछि अमेरिका आएँ अनि डिफ्रेन्ट त्यो प्रोफेसनल एक्सपिरियन्स होइन। रेन फरेस्टको कुरा बढी थाहा हुन्छ अनि नेपालको कुरा थाहा हुँदैन कि त्यो चाहिँ एकदम ठुलो प्रब्लम छ कि नेपालको कुरा जहाँ बसेको छ त्यहाँको कुरा पहिला यु हेभ टु लर्न what kind of environment you're that's where the connection comes from. Once you know what's important, what you have around you, and then you can just expand it from there. होइन अनि त्यो कनेक्सन भएपछि आफ्नो नेचर भनेको इम्पोर्टेन्ट रहेछ इन्भाइरोमेन्ट भनेको इम्पोर्टेन्ट रहेछ देन यु क्यान टेक केयर अफ सम अदर प्लेस के त्यो चाहिँ मैले चाहिँ एकदम फोकस गर्छु कि मेरो करिकुलमहरूमा मेरो क्लासको करिकुलमहरूमा। सो आफ्नो लाइफमा यो चाहिँ अप्लाई गर्न सक्छौ अनि नट ओन्ली स्टेइङ इन द करिकुलम यु हेभ टु गो बियोन्ड द करिकुलम भनेर त्यो आफ्नो एक्सपेक्टेसन लेआउट गर्ने हो होइन। अब मेरो क्लासमा मेरो एक्सपिरियन्स अनुसार 80% स्टुडेन्टहरू चाहिँ एकदमै आफ्नो एक्सपेक्टेसन आफ्नो अब्जेक्टिभ्सहरू लेआउट गरेपछि राम्रो गरिहाल्छ। अब 2-4 जना चाहिँ अलिकति कहिलेकाहीँ अब सबै क्लासमा हुन्छ कि अब त्यो आफूले एभोइड गर्न सकिँदैन होइन। तर अब त्यही हो मेन कुरो चाहिँ एक्सपेक्टेसन लेआउट गर्ने हो त्यही अनुसार अनि स्टुडेन्टहरूलाई।
अनि त्यो त राम्रो लाग्यो त्यो बच्चाहरूले त मजाले बुझ्छ पनि होइन त्यो अब तपाईँले त आफ्नो करिकुलम दिन्छ। तर अब एउटा क्वेसन चाहिँ मलाई यो अब तपाईँ अब वर्किङ एज अ वर्किङ मम भयो तर तपाईँले कसरी आफ्नो के अरे वर्क लाइफ ब्यालेन्स कामदेखि लिएर बच्चालाई टेक केयर गर्ने लिएर कसरी ब्यालेन्स गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ भनौँ न। स्ट्रगल हुन्छ हुँदैन कहिलेकाहीँ फ्रस्ट्रेसन स्ट्रेस हुन्छ नि होइन त्योहरू कसरी तपाईँले ओभरकम गर्नुहुन्छ?
अब अहिलेको कुरा गर्ने हो भने त अहिले त मेरो छोरी पनि ठुलो भइसक्यो। अब छोरीलाई पनि मेरो छोरी सो सी इज इन high school 10th grade. She doesn't need my help. Actually, if I come close when she is doing her homework, she always tells me to go away. So that's the sign, you know, they are getting independent, and that's a good thing. So when they were little, help support in difficult position, we have to understand that. So धेरै too much expectation school girl के नेपाली culture अनि त्यो free time भएको हुनाले गर्दाखेरि त्यसले help गरेको थियो कि so it was really I think it was really one of the most productive time that I stayed with my kids. So I could take them outside. So that was one of the things that I wanted to do. Fishing, camping, hiking. We were doing everything we could do when kids were little. And kids love that, being outside. त्यसले गर्दाखेरि अनि अब उनीहरूलाई हेल्दी पनि खुवाउनु पर्यो नि। अमेरिकामा गाह्रो छ कि हेल्दी होइन त्यो अब सानो बेलामा सिकाएन भने उनीहरूले सिक्दैन कि
सो तपाईँले घरमा यस्तै अब हामीले नेपालीमा हामी त धेरै खान्छौँ नि खाना जस्तो कि अब दाल भात अनि तरकारीहरू खान्छौँ नेपालमा अनि यहाँ पनि त खान्छौँ खाना त तर बच्चाहरू चाहिँ मान्दैनन् कि अहिलेको बच्चाहरू चाहिँ मलाई चाहिँ जस्तो फिल भएको है मेरो सानो छोरी ठुलो छोरी त्यो खाना खानै मान्दैन। जस्ट अब उनीहरूलाई चाहिने भनेको त्यही पिज्जा पास्ता भयो भने अनि स्प्यागेटी भयो भने अब जस्तै म्याकडोनल्ड्सहरू यस्तो जस्तै कि चिकन नगेट्सहरू त्योहरू चाहिँ एकदम धेरै खाने तर दाल खान पर्यो भने भात खान पर्यो भने तरकारी खान पर्यो भने सबै।
सो अब कुरा चाहिँ कस्तो छ भने नि अब नेपालमा बाहिर गए होइन अब कतिजना धेरैजना मान्छेहरूको सिमिलर एक्सपिरियन्स छ होइन। त्यसले गर्दाखेरि डिफ्रेन्ट कल्चरसँग एक्सपोजर हुँदाखेरि घरमा त्यो नेपाली खाना नेपाली एकदम प्योर नेपाली तिमीलाई अब तिमीले कतिको याद गरेको छौ मेरो घरमा प्योर नेपाली खाना चाहिँ युजुअली बन्दैन कि होइन एकदमै फ्युजन टाइपको खाना बन्छ कि। अनि तिमीले त्यो कुरा निकाल्यो पिज्जा भन्दा पास्ता खाना खोज्ने हाम्रो नेपाली खानामा दाल भात चाहिँ एकदमै खान गाह्रो छ कि
हजुर
चम्चामा राखेर पनि खान गाह्रो छ कि
हजुर
बच्चाहरूलाई नि सानो हुँदाखेरि उनीहरूले हातले पिकअप गर्ने चिज
फिङ्गर
त्यो
फिङ्गर फुडहरू
गर्दाखेरि
चाहिँ
उनीहरूको
खान्छ उसले जस्तै कि
सल्ट
अब
पनि
हातले
गाह्रो
खाना
हुन्छ
अनि मेरो बच्चाहरूलाई चाहिँ अर्को छुट्टै अहिले चाहिँ गाह्रो चाहिँ त्यही पहिला चाहिँ फेस
त्यो अर्को
भइरहेको छु कि
कुरो
मैले
तिमीले
पनि
अब भन्यौ कि अब हेल्दी खुवाउनलाई चाहिँ मैले चाहिँ एकदम फोकस गरेँ हो कि बच्चाहरूलाई नि मलाई चाहिँ त्यो एकदमै ग्रिजी चिजहरू बच्चाहरूलाई सानोमा म्याकडोनल्ड पनि ओके तिमीलाई महिनाको एकचोटि जान मन छ भने जाऊ होइन तर अब त्यो चाहिँ हेल्दी होइन होइन नगेट्स भनेको हेल्दी होइन भनेर उनीहरूलाई सिकाउनु पर्थ्यो कि तिमीहरू कहिलेकाहीँ खाना ठिक छ उनीहरूलाई कम्प्लिटली नखाऊ भन्न पनि मिल्दैन होइन
त्यही त हजुर
गिल्सहरू नै खुवाउने त अब के चाहिँ अनि एउटा कुरा चाहिँ मैले हामीले के फोकस गर्यौँ भने बच्चाहरूलाई सो वेन यु मेक समथिङ so make them understand that they have to eat what is prepared for dinner that day. You cannot make something, you cannot get them something else. So you have to make them understand that, right? So if you give a message that hey, you're eating dal bhat tarkari, that's fine, right? That's because that's what you would like to eat, but you can't say hey, you don't have to eat.
पनि आई वान्ट टु स्किप डिनर आई वान्ट टु स्किप लन्च होइन आई डोन्ट वान्ट आई जस्ट वान्ट ह्याभ अ स्न्याक ओन्ली भन्छ कि अहिले सम्झाउने एकदमै
बच्चाहरू
गाह्रो
एकदम मेनिपुलेटिभ हुन्छ कि अर्को कुरा चाहिँ आफूले अलिकति त्यही हो डिफ्रेन्ट रेसिपीहरू त्यसले गर्दाखेरि मैले पनि त्यो बेलामा बच्चाहरूलाई खुवाउन डिफ्रेन्ट तरिकाले के चाहिँ डिफ्रेन्ट तरिकाले खान्छ त दाल भात तरकारी त अब त्यो त हामीलाई खान मन लाग्छ तर उनीहरूलाई के चाहिँ त्यो दाल भात तरकारी र पिज्जाको बिट्विन के छ त हेल्दी अप्सन भन्ने
त्यही भएर अलिकति सिक्ने प्रोसेसमा चाहिँ म पनि छु त्यस्तो अब तपाईँले पनि अब धेरै नै बेकिङहरू गर्नुहुन्छ नि उनीहरूलाई चाहिँ बेकिङ गरेको समथिङ लाइक घरमै अब अनि एज एक्टिभिटी पनि भयो एज अ फुड अब पकाउने पनि भयो मैले त्यो ट्राई गर्दैछु तर या द्याट द्याट हेल्प्स अ लट त्यो के अरे इन्भल्भ हुनको लागि क्या किचनमा इन्भल्भ अब अहिलेको बच्चाहरू के हो भने स्क्रिन टाइम धेरै नै बढी हुन्छ गर्ने भन्दाखेरि अब त्यही हो हामी अब बाहिर कहिले काहीँ बिजी भइन्छ यो गर्नु भयो चाहिँ अलिकति सजिलो हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई पनि एज अ मम क्या
म एउटा सानो सेयर गर्छु है अब स्क्रिन टाइम बच्चाहरूलाई अरू एउटा कुरा चाहिँ टु सम एक्सटेन्ट अप्सन पनि छैन कि किनभने वी क्यान्ट बी देयर फर देम 24 आवर्स होइन अब अलिकति त्यो हिसाबले गर्दाखेरि तर when my kids were growing up we were able to be a little bit more strict than what parents could be right now because there's so much option होइन फोन अनि उसलाई हाई स्कुलसम्म पनि हाई स्कुलमा पनि उसलाई टाइम लिमिट गर्दा हुन्छ भनेर भन्थ्यो टाइम लिमिट थियो कि फोनमा तर हाम्रो मेरो छोरीलाई त्यस्तो गर्न सकेन हामीले होइन दुईटा बच्चा एकदम कम्प्लिटली डिफ्रेन्ट तरिकाले हामीले डिल गर्नु परेको कि अब छोरीलाई किनभने कोभिड सुरु भयो अनि त उसलाई त फोन चाहिहाल्यो होइन अब दादालाई फोन दिएपछि अब ओके वाइ डज सुबु हेज अ फोन वाइ डजन्ट आई हेभ अहिले पनि त्यही उसको आर्गुमेन्ट हुन्छ अहिले त के को आर्गुमेन्ट छ अब त कारको आर्गुमेन्ट छ वाइ डज सुबे हेभ अ कार एन्ड वाइ डोन्ट आई हेभ अ कार यट किनभने उसको ड्राइभिङ गर्ने बेला हुन लागिसक्यो नि त
कति इयर्समा हो ड्राइभिङ गर्ने हो यता चाहिँ
अब ड्राइभिङ प्र्याक्टिस त गर्न थालिसक्यो होइन उसको 14.5मा ड्राइभर्स एडको क्लास भनेर भन्छ अनि लिन पाउँछ 15 वर्षदेखि पर्मिट पाउँछ अनि 15देखि 16 वर्षसम्म उनीहरूले अब त्यो 60 आवर्सको अनि 16 वर्ष भएपछि उनीहरूले लाइसेन्स लिएपछि इन्डिपेन्डेन्टली ड्राइभिङ गर्न पाउँछ कि अब उसको 16 अब उसलाई त एकदमै रेडी छ ड्राइभ गर्नु अब त्यो टाइम अलिकति फरक छ कि
आफैले अब आफै इन्डिपेन्डेन्ट भए जस्तो फिल हुन्छ नि त अब अहिले जहिले पनि अब मम र ड्याड प्यारेन्ट्ससँग गइरह हुन्छ तर उनीहरूलाई त्यो जुन अब आफैले गर्ने भनेपछि त उनीहरूलाई एकदमै ठुलै नै हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई उनीहरूलाई
एकदमै गर्न मन लागिरहेको छ मेरो छोरीलाई अब अलिकति मेच्योरिटी छैन कि त्यसले गर्दाखेरि अलिकति टाइम भएको छैन होइन हामीले देखे अनुसार अब बिस्तारै अब त्यही हो हामीले अब त्यो राइट टाइमिङ के हो भन्ने
अब 15-16 भनेको त एसएलसी हामीले नेपालमा त एसएलसी दिने टाइम हो नि होइन ठ्याक्कै 11-12 या त त्यस्तै टाइम हो नि त त्यो टाइमसम्म त हामीले त कहाँ ड्राइभिङ गर्थ्यो हामी त ब्याचलर सकेर या मास्टर सकेर
अमेरिकामा मात्रै हो कि यस्तो अब 16 वर्षमा ड्राइभिङ गर्ने किनभने यहाँ त कार कल्चर हो नि त सबैलाई अब मोबिलिटी छैन
भेहिकल्स अलिकति कम छ नि त होइन त्यही भएर पनि तर ड्राइभिङ त एकदमै इम्पोर्टेन्टै हो जस्तो लाग्छ यहाँ त है नभइकन अब पब्लिक भेहिकल छैन त्यो भएपछि त
छैन
त्यो त त्यो लग्जरी भन्दा नि नेसेसिटी नै भयो नि त
नेसेसिटी नै भयो तर अलिकति अब होइन अरू अप्सन भएको भए अब हाई स्कुलको बसहरू त छ होइन तैपनि राम्रो छैन कि सर्भिस सबै ठाउँमा छैन होइन
हजुर। खास गरी त्यस्तो धेरै क्वेसनहरू त त्यस्तो गरेको छैन। तर तपाईँको त्यही लाइफको बारेमा अनि त्यही बच्चाहरूको बारे अरू तपाईँलाई केही थप्नलाई केही मेरो यो अडियन्सहरूलाई केही भन्नु मन छ भने यु आर फ्री टु
सो अब किनभने अब मेरो चाहिँ इन्भाइरोमेन्टल साइन्स ब्याकग्राउन्ड भयो होइन, नेचर कन्जर्भेसन ब्याकग्राउन्ड भयो, त्यसले गर्दाखेरि मेरो अब केही थप कुरा भनेर तिमीले सोध्यौ त्यतैतिर जान्छ मेरो
यो होइन, यो भनेको खास गरी मैले यो भनेको पढ्दा भनेको एजुकेसनल पनि हो नि त।
बोली।
अरूहरूले नि केही सुनेर केही अब के उनीहरूलाई अलिक एजुकेट त भयो नि त।
चाहिँ के हो भने अब सो इन युएसए होइन, लिभिङ ट्राइङ टु फिगर आउट our own way of living here, होइन, still trying to figure out, still trying to see if we can advance our career, further. And so तर बच्चाहरूलाई रेज गर्ने भनेको एकदमै गाह्रो काम छ कि अमेरिकामा, किनभने हाम्रो पेरेन्ट्स अब मेरो पेरेन्ट्सहरू आउनु त भएको थियो तर अब त्यस्तो पर्मानेन्टली, त्यही भएर अब अलिकति उनीहरूलाई आफ्नो प्रेजेन्स चाहिँ दिन जरुरी छ कि बच्चाहरूलाई, उनीहरूलाई रेज गर्दाखेरि। अनि म आफू अलिकति फर्चुनेट भएको चाहिँ अब मेरो अब अलिकति इन्कम त्यति चिन्ता गर्नु गर्दाखेरि, सो आई वाज रियली फर्चुनेट आई कुड स्टे विथ माई किड्स एन्ड युर नट नेभर गन रिग्रेट द्याट कि it was until, because now if I say, hey, Cebu, can we stay together for for one night, he you'll say no, right? So you'll never regret that, never forget that, because try to stay as much time, and it's a chance for you to teach them your culture, tradition, and at the same time you have to balance out with the place you're living in, the culture living in, the American culture, and the diaspora culture, and all that. So another thing is, I really want parents to teach their kids about the world around us, about nature, because we only have, as I said, we only have one place to live, only have one nature, and once we lose it, it will never come back. And we get air, clean water, clean food, healthy food to eat because of what we have around us, because of nature, right? So it doesn't matter what you do, as long as you do something to help nature. You look towards the future. You look towards the future of your kids and your grandkids and people around you. Either you can get involved in organic gardening, vegetable gardening, flower, planting native flower in your garden, helping set up parks, going outside, doing camping, whatever activity is enjoyable to you. Maybe you can help plant more trees. Maybe you can recycle. Maybe you can install solar panels on your homes if, that's something that feasible for you to do. So whatever you do in your capacity, to ensure the healthy environment and nature for us, because in the end, when we are helping have more environment, healthy environment, we are actually helping ourselves and we are actually helping our kids in the long run. I think that's the only thing I wanted to add.
Yeah, that is really very helpful. And
you know, Sinta, how passionate I am about everything.
Nature. Yeah, I know that. So whenever I have to ask something regarding the one environmental, like the nature or the animals, I just send you the message. Right, today I have a snake in my backyard, and we are so scared of that snake thing. So yeah, that is also one helpful thing that you have said. Like we need to like love our nature. So animals is also the part of the nature, right? So yeah, it's really very helpful. The thing that you have already like said.
Yeah.
And one last question I want, like not a last, but just like a simple question, like apart from your professional, like the environmental science, anything like that, what other things you like to do, like your interest, your hobby? I just forget to ask. So that's right.
Oh, there are many. I like to cook, so I'm always experimenting with food, and I'm still trying to figure out what my kids would like better, So always trying to come up with new recipes, and I don't know, maybe I'll compile my recipes and maybe write a recipe book down the road. But I'm focused on something else right now. But cooking is my hobby, and I also like to play music. I play a little bit of, actually, I'm learning to play a little bit of uh, piano from my daughter because she shows me how to do, different notes. And I'm also learning to play guitar. I know
Wow.
your husband plays guitar, so maybe we can play a
Yeah,
duet sometimes.
yeah, that will be fun. Yeah, we
Yeah.
need to get
How
together.
about
Like,
you? What are some of the things you do to keep yourselves engaged?
oh, yeah, yeah, I
Besides
also
take courses.
not like too much like good on the cooking, experimenting, but I'm
Hmm.
trying to do that because
Hmm.
yeah, I have to do it with for the kids also. So
Yeah.
I have to make some food that they wants to eat. So I'm trying to learn like baking and everything, but it's not my like I'm just learning. So I like to do that, and
Hmm.
yeah, I try to do some like swimming as well. Like I'm trying to learn the swimming from
Yeah.
my kids. So after like swimming, I think the swimming is a very very good thing that we have to do to like
Yeah.
make
It's
ourselves like
really
stress.
good for your body. It's really healthy. I've
Yeah,
been swimming for a long, long time. I started swimming when I was, I went to Japan and I really wanted to learn how to swim,
yeah,
and I have been swimming regularly ever since.
yeah. So yeah,
So
from
for a
you as
long, long
well,
time.
I get some motivation for do
Yeah.
learn the swimming as well. So
Yeah.
maybe in future I will also learn the swimming. So it's on
Sure.
my bucket list,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
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 And the other thing is like yeah, I really want to like go outside with the kids like the park and for the
Yeah.
hiking. I used to go like sometimes when we have a time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Actually,
like
it's really
doing
good
that.
for to take kids outside, and that
Mhm.
helps them cut down on their screen time, and also
Yeah,
when they're outside, they're completely different
yeah.
people. They learn better, they understand better, and I think they develop more sensory learning, meaning you learn from seeing things and
Hmm.
hearing and touching, right? They are doing
Yes,
more because you're when they are looking at the screen, they're not doing that. They're
yes.
just using, it's such a passive, and that's okay sometimes. It's such
Hmm.
a passive learning.
Yeah.
When they're outside, they're doing, being active, they're talking more. So actually it's really good for them, for their
Hmm.
development. So I would really recommend everybody to taking their kids outside, and
Yeah,
it
it will be
doesn't have to.
helpful for both of us. Like we can also have some exercise, or we go outside, be in like a fresh like
Mhm.
air. We can get it from the
Mhm.
environment, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that is also good. So I think I just want to ask you, like, is there any future plan you have made for coming years? Is there any new thing we can hear from you?
It's I'll probably keep on teaching for a while. And I think teaching, as I said, I'm really passionate about teaching, and teaching is always going to be a part of my profession. But other than that, I'm moving. I'm hoping I could get involved a little bit more in nature conservation, work as a nature conservation practitioner, and also do a little bit of work in the nature conservation policy area. Actually, I contribute some of my expertise to, one of the organization is called the Wildlife Society. It's
Mhm.
the North Carolina state level Wildlife Society. So we look into policies, ongoing laws, conservation laws, and help promote time appropriate nature
Oh,
conservation, get in contact with people, lawmaker, and professionals. So I want to expand on that role of you know policies and habitat management.
oh,
And just like what I'm doing, there's a nature preserve in Winston-Salem. I help manage that place as a vice chair. And so just like what I do, I just want to expand on that
okay. So
aside
yeah,
from my
best of
teaching.
luck for your new like a role, like
How
the one
about
that you
you?
are.
What are you planning on doing? What's your next
Oh,
step? And
mine is
you
like
started?
I just started the YouTube.
Yeah.
This is my big dream. Like I had been
Sure.
trying to do this one from last since like 3 4 years back,
Mhm.
but I'm not like able to do. But this year I started. So I just want to be like consistent on this one, and I am just learning. This is just like I'm not like good on this, like speaking like
Mhm.
publicly. So
Okay.
एकदमै अब सानै छ भनौँ न काम गरिरहेको छैन सो मेबी अब नेक्स्ट इयरदेखि मेबी अब अलिकति सानी ठुली हुन्छ अनि पछि काम चाहिँ स्टार्ट गर्छु होला सो आई एम लुकिङ फर अ न्यू रोल
That's good. So I'm so
त्यही
happy to hear
भइरहेको छ
that. Enjoy the time with your kids because it's it will pass really quickly, and they will before you know it, they are about to go to high school and college. Once they start high school, they are completely different people. So
just
get
want to
ready.
yeah I just don't want to I just want to grab that this like time with the kids so I'm enjoying my no
Yeah,
work no work means the work there's a lot of work in the home right
yeah,
there's
it's a lot. Yeah,
more work in the home than in
yeah.
like a
Being
professional
mom is
work
a
so
difficult job. Yeah, being a mom is not
yeah
easy. So
it's very very difficult so I'm just managing that one and so anyone who wants to reach out to you right is there any like medium you want to share to my audience or the viewers anything
so
like
I'm not
email
big on social media.
okay
I know I don't know if you noticed because that takes a lot of time because I like to be outside and it takes a lot of time. So they can email me, not the email that I gave you.
yeah
There's another email that people can reach out to me. It's SAU underscore SILWAL at yahoo.com. People can reach out to me there if they have any questions and if they would like to get any tips and ideas on, you know, living in the US and healthy cooking and all that. So about the environment, yeah, going outside, exploring nature, because learning about birds and trees and plants. So I can give you those information.
so yeah I will put your like the email in the description so that they can get that from this podcast so
Yeah,
I want to thank you so much I want to do the ending because it's so long so I just want to make it like not too long
yeah.
but yeah thank you so much for your time and I want to thank to everyone who is listening to a podcast. And if you feel like this podcast is really very helpful, so you can share the podcast link or YouTube channel like a video. I'm putting the video as well in the YouTube channel like Nepali Tech Mom. So anyone who wants to learn more about like environment, anything or cooking or tips of parenting, anything, you can just do comment it or share with their friends and families and we can connect so thank you so much the more videos will be coming soon so stay tuned
Thank you, Sinta, यसरी कुरा गर्न पाएकोमा होइन for having me and for giving me the opportunity to share some of my experience and some of my professional experience and some of my experience with raising kids and all that stuff. Thank you so much, Sinta.
thank you thank you all thank you for tuning bye